Alright guys, I appreciate everybody considering my latest offering here on Brewing a Trailer. We have a super cool palladium metallic, which you don't see a lot in the 996. The top has been replaced obviously to like a tan khaki color. I think it looks really neat. It just makes it look different. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a top op. We're going to go up, we're going to go down, and we're going to go back up. We're going to do a walk around. I'm going to point out some very few imperfections on the car just so we're all on the same page with it. Then we're going to go through the interior, and I'm going to demonstrate as best as I can that everything on the car works. I may miss something. There's a lot to remember to do. And if I do miss something and you want it pointed out or you want me to go back to it, just say so, no problem, and we can get it done. So let's get started. I think that top looks amazing. We're going to go back down and then back up. I think the top, although this was not a factory color, this is obviously not a factory top. We can tell that from the rear window, which obviously has been tinted. So the factory rear window is larger, right? But it is glass, and it is new, so that is good. And you don't have to worry about a top. So that's obviously a big plus. We're also doing a light check here. We have all the lights going. Okay, so the biggest things I want to point out, as per usual on these, we have one little crack on the left tail light, right there. Passenger side's in good shape. No imperfections on that one. We can see the hazards are going, turn signals, park lights, everything check, check, check. We have some really fine scratches here above the taillight. It almost looks like maybe something, I mean, I don't know. The car's 26 years old. You know, who knows? Anything could have happened. But they are here. So, there they are. Let's do our paint meters. I don't really anticipate seeing any paint work because it looks amazing in person. Alright, so 2 back there. More on the quarter panel. 2, 3, good there. Driver's door, 2. 2, 1, 2, we're good there. Driver fender, 3, 4, check, check. 2 on the fender. So the wheels, Sport Classics, I think they're the best wheels. They're in great shape. There's no curbing on any of them. We have really nice Pirellis. As you can see, we have the Litronic headlights here. All right, paint meter on the hood. So you can't see that because of the angle. Well, it's hard to. We're at 1.2 on the hood. We're at 1 mil right there. So far so good, no paint work. As reflected in the Carfax report. Right front fender 1. Right front fender 1, 2. Okay. I want to break away from paint meters real quick. There is a windshield repair right there. It's really hard to see because it's hard to photograph glass because cameras don't want to focus on it because it's glass. Well, I was focusing on my finger. Okay, so it's right here. It has been sealed. I had my windshield guy come and look at it. It's already been repaired. It will not get any larger, and it's not in the driver field of vision, but it is there. So I want to make sure everybody is aware. It's right there. All right, we're on the passenger door. All right, 212. Passenger door 1. We're gonna go back to the wheels here. Wheels on the passenger side, once again, no imperfections, really about perfect. It's perfect as I've seen, they look amazing. Okay, good there. And we are good there. Okay, confirmed, no paint work. So let's look at the top here a little bit. Wait for my phone to focus. All right, there we go. Seals are good. It tucks in nicely on the top. And then it goes down the channel nice and tight. All right, let me see. My wife is texting me. Let me read this real quick. Excuse me here, guys. She said she does not need to have dinner before I get home. I'm going to give her a thumbs up. All right, and we are going to carry on. So the spoiler is up. It does work like it's supposed to. I just put it up for these pictures here. We're also going to demonstrate the rubber is not torn or ripped. That is starting to happen. It's actually a really easy and cheap fix if that does happen. You can get them on eBay for like 30 or 40 bucks. And they're pretty easy to do. So this really is a wonderful, I think it's awesome. It's like vintage 2000s, right? With the color. I mean, the windows, maybe they're a little dark. It came out of Florida. If I were to keep this in Savannah where it gets ridiculously hot, it's not a bad thing. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, have the window tint removed, it's not the end of the world. It's not too difficult to do. You have a shop do it. It's not, it's not that laborious. Oh, okay, we're gonna go around and we're gonna demonstrate the drop-down function works on the passenger window. So there you go, okay. Check, check. Check, check. All right, let's jump on inside here. Well, let's leave the lights on, actually. We're gonna turn them up. Okay. We're gonna turn off the hazards. We're going to turn down the climate. Okay, we're going to start here on the cluster. As you can see, everything is good. No lights on. Everything's where it should be temperature-wise, oil pressure-wise, so on and so forth-wise. So I have not done it, but what I'm going to do is I have a P-Wiz. I'm going to turn on, this is not an onboard computer car. You notice there's no stock here. But I can turn on the onboard computer so I can enable the ambient temperature. So we'll have a temperature reading there tomorrow morning after I do that. And I will post a picture after I've completed that. It's nice, I can do it. So like, why not type deal. Or if the buyer doesn't want it for some reason, I will deactivate it. So we're demonstrating our mirrors. We're demonstrating the various cubbies. Cubby, good. Armrest, good. Hinge not broken. Armrest, good. Hinge not broken. Gonna do our horn. Gonna do our wipers. Things to always check. You don't think to check the horn until you need it. And you're like, the goddamn horn doesn't work. Okay, so This is the original PCM, and I think this is the coolest thing since sliced bread. And I really hope whoever buys the car keeps it. Now, I know in the screen, or excuse me, in the video, and I know in pictures, the screen looks a little funny. It is not in person. This is something to do with the way it's photographed. Because I guess it's an LCD. But in person, as I sit here and look at it, it is not all purpley and like weird looking. It's perfectly like it should look. And everything works. So this part right here in the video that's like white and not readable, in person it is perfectly readable. It's something to do with, so there you can kind of see it there. Anyway, I think this is the coolest thing in the world. So the nav unit goes here. You know, I guess at some point somebody, I do have it, I took pictures of it. Somebody at some point decided it was pretty much pointless. So they removed it in lieu of a storage cubby, which serves a purpose. But if you want to put it back in, by all means, it's coming with a sale. Do with it as you will. Locks, check. Rear defrost, if you put a hardtop on it, check. We already did the top. Check, check. Climate, heater works. The heater will like burn you out in the depths of hell. So I am assuming that the blend door has been repaired, because by this point a lot of your foam is going to be gone. So I am saying the blend door check has been replaced, or else the heater, or the blend door was fixed, or else the heater wouldn't, well, it wouldn't work. AC good, it'll freeze you out. I'm going to post pictures with my little thermometer here when I get home. So then all of our other, let's see, we did our temp, we did our this, we did our different levels, everything is good there. Recirc, etc. So shifting is perfect, no issues whatsoever. The second gear is nice and smooth. All the gears should. E-brake adjusted properly. So it does have the Illum look shifter, super cool, matching e-brake. So it has the painted tunnel. Okay. This part right here, the inlay, when I got the car, this was black because somebody at some point replaced it. Now I am trying to get a hold of the original ashtray. So far, no luck. So I had this painted to match. Now, it's really close, but you can tell it's not the factory paint because this is just a really hard color to match. So this has been painted. I had my guy do it, my paint guy. And once again, it looks really good, but it is not a perfect match, but it's really close. You can see the difference. Mainly it's the texture, because this was a textured black and this is smooth. So I am trying to get a hold of the original ashtray. I make no promises though. I'm trying though. I guess that's really it. Seats, everything is good there. We're kind of moving there. So this does have the lumbar seat. We're kind of upside down here, bear with me. So the lumbar works. I can feel it. It's something you can't really see. The window drop down. Check. Everything's good. There we go. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna close this one out. Super cool car. I really like it. I really like this one. I like all of them, but I like this one. This one's neat. Super cool. And once again, like I always say, if you have any questions, by all means, just let me know. And thanks for watching.